Good day, grade 11s. This is Sempo. I'm just going to stress or emphasize more on the formulas that we have to use for area and perimeter after seeing some little bit of confusion on the activity that I gave to you in the past few days. So for a square, the area of a square, so area, I'll use A for area and P for perimeter. So the area of a square, since in a square all sides are equal, so this will be S. So all sides are equal in a square. Area will be S multiplied by S, which is side multiplied by side. And the units for area should always be square units. And then perimeter will be S plus S plus S plus S, which is going to be 4S, and in other books they write 4 multiplied by S. So this would be the formula that you will use for the perimeter of a square. In a rectangle, you have the length, which is the longer side, and then you have the breadth, which is the shorter side. In other books, they do not prefer to use the word breadth or the abbreviation B, they rather use width or W as an abbreviation. So for the area of a rectangle, it's length multiplied by the breadth, or you can say length multiplied by the width if maybe you prefer to use W instead of B. And the perimeter will be L plus B plus B. So perimeter, remember, it's the distance around the shape. So the total distance around the shape, if I start walking from here, so the perimeter will be L plus B plus L plus B. So you just add all the sides that you're given. So L plus L, it's 2L, and then B plus B, it's 2B. Sometimes you may find that in a formula in a formula sheet that you're given, they may write it as 2L plus B inside the brackets. So this is for a rectangle. Now, for a triangle, you've got side 1, side 2, side 3. Uh, for perimeter in a triangle, you will have to say side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. But when it comes to area, it's a very bit different in a triangle, because area will be 1/2 multiplied by the base multiplied by the height. But the height should be the perpendicular height. It should be the height that forms 90 degrees with the base. So in this case, base, it's where the triangle is seated on. So this will be our base. So I'm no longer going to use S2 for side 2, and then this will be our height. So if you look at this triangle, the base and the height meet at 90 degrees. So hence we have that as our formula. If you are given this type of a triangle, the one that is not right angled, so you can say this from here to there. You can say it's side 1 from here to there. You can say side 2 from here to there. You can say side 3. So perimeter will still be side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. Remember, perimeter, it's the total distance around the shape. We need not add this. We don't have to even know what this is when we have to find the perimeter of this given triangle. So when we find the area, it's 1/2 times base times height, and remember, base and height meet at 90 degrees. So the base is where the triangle is seated on, so this will be my base, and my height will be how tall is the triangle. So this is the height. The height should be perpendicular or form 90 degrees with the base. So the height will be this dotted lines that you see here. They will usually in math literacy, they usually give you the height, you know. So they will tell you what is the height of this triangle. So this will be the formula that you will have to use. Now in a circle, when we find the area, we say area, it's pi multiplied by the radius squared. Now radius is from the center, distance from the center to the circumference or to the point lying on the circle, it's what we call the radius. So radius, it's from the center to a point lying on the circle. So this will be denoted using the small letter r. So pi, it's usually 3,14. Sometimes in three decimal places they would write 3,142, but please use what the question would have instructed you to use. So this will be the area formula in a circle, and then the perimeter in a circle has a different name, which is now called the circumference. Now the circumference, denoted by capital letter C, will be 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by r. So circumference will be the total distance around here. So this line here would be the total distance around the shape. So this line would be the circumference. So when you find the circumference, you're finding the whole thing that it makes this shape a circle. And then some formula, some books or in other formula sheets, they may say circumference, it's equal to pi multiplied by d, where d stands for the diameter. Now the diameter, it's equal to twice the radius. So two radiuses that are joined together and causing the circle to be cut into two equal parts, you call that the diameter. So if this is our first radius and then we have another radius that is joining or making a straight line and causes this circle to be cut into two equal parts, so if this is also the radius, now the whole thing here will be called the diameter. So diameter, it's equal to 2 times the radius. Hence you see that the 2 and the r have vanished and now are replaced using d. So this is the formulas that you have to know by heart and understand when and how to apply them. I'm going to post a question on our WhatsApp group so that you guys can try in order for me to see if you have really understood this. Thank you very much.